The barrage of sending 2 people to the hospital, and it lands a rapper in jail. 7 Sheldon Fox with the exclusive.
Pooh Shiesty's release date was leaked by his mom on Facebook. Despite being involved in a serious armed robbery, flexing online, and fleeing in a jet, he's getting released. DJ Academics tweeted, "Pooh Shiesty's at a halfway house and will be home soon, thanks to his lawyers securing a deal for a 2025 release." Many called it snitching, but Big 30 defended him on Instagram Live, saying, "If you see the paperwork, I'll do whatever y'all want me to do. My eyebrow hurts her, I'll throw my chains in the river." People didn't really know the full story behind Pooh Shiesty's case. Even DJ Academics pointed out how strange his situation is, saying it doesn't feel like your typical jail experience. "He's chilling in there," Academics said. "The guy's got a Richard Mille watch, fresh haircut, and even plays Fortnite Mobile in jail. He's rocking Timbs that look brand new, and he's got not 1, but 2 watches." It definitely raised some eyebrows about what's really going on behind the scenes. It's crucial to stay updated on Pooh Shiesty's case, especially with new details emerging. Crime documents reveal that Shy and his friends had set up a meeting to trade high-end sneakers and narcotics. Surveillance footage shows Pooh Shiesty arriving at the meeting in a bright green McLaren. While waiting for the seller, Shy and his crew came up with a plan to steal the items if the price was too high. Once the seller arrived, Shy began inspecting the sneakers, giving his friend the perfect opportunity to position himself for the robbery.
Mama, if you see some paperwork, my mama, I do whatever y'all tell me to do. Cause my eyebrow, mustache hurt. I throw my chains in the river and jump in and if Shy's a snitch. Go home, take one to the. I ain't got no rat.
Shy tried negotiating the price, but the seller wasn't moving. Frustrated, Shy pulled out a firearm from his waistband and decided to rob them. The 2 sellers tried to take cover behind their car, but they were too slow. Shy managed to hit both, one in the backside, the other in the hip. While Shy dealt with them, his friend grabbed the sneakers and narcotics, tossing them into the car. After hopping into the passenger seat of his McLaren, Shy took a few last glances at the sellers to make sure they weren't about to do anything. He slammed the door shut and sped off. However, there was one problem. He had planned to pay for the goods with the cash in his car's side door pocket. When Shy slammed the door, a Louis Vuitton bag containing $40,000 fell to the ground. In his rush to escape, Shy didn't notice the bag had fallen out, and he was too focused on getting away. So not only did Shy commit a crime to get the sneakers and narcotics for free, but he also made the entire robbery pointless by losing the $40,000 in cash. That Louis Vuitton bag, which fell out of his car, ended up being crucial evidence for the feds. After speeding away, Shy headed straight to the nearest Miami airport and flew out in a private jet, leaving the state. However, the feds quickly caught up with him a couple of days later. Bay Harbor Island authorities issued a wanted notice, charging him with armed robbery and battery, and their affidavit revealed that Shy had fled in a private jet. Once he was booked into jail, he posted a $30,000 bond. But after 2 months on bond, he was arrested again and had to appear in court.
Mama, if you see some paperwork, my mama, I do whatever y'all tell me to do. Cause my eyebrow, mustache hurt. I throw my chains in the river and jump in and if Shy's a snitch. Go home, take one to the. I ain't got no rat.
In the end, Shy went through with his profit deal, and DJ Academics later announced that Pooh Shiesty was sentenced to 63 months in prison. Originally facing 8 years, Shy's sentence was ultimately reduced to 63 months for firearm charges and robbery. Many people thought his sentence was surprisingly light, and even Academics couldn't believe it when he first heard the news.
Mr. Williams, you were arrested for pursuant to an arrest warrant. It was issued June 3rd. It's charging you. You have 2 attorneys here, or is it? I'm sorry, 2 attorneys in the state. Go ahead. You want to announce again?
Brad Cohen and Sam Zegny for the defendant.
All right. Have you had a chance to review?
Yes, Judge, we have.
Shy's mother even posted on her Facebook saying, "It's over." Despite this, With Shy's ongoing criminal activities, many fans and fellow rappers accused him of using his legal troubles to hype up his rap career. However, this lifestyle wasn't new for Shy. It's something he's been involved with his whole life. Now that he has money and fame, he continues down the same path. That said, Pooh Shiesty was likely one of the biggest artists he's signed in recent years. Pooh Shiesty had a history of crime long before he ever signed with Gucci Mane. It's not like he was living a clean life and then Gucci put him on the wrong path. No, Shy was already involved in all that before Gucci even entered the picture. Gucci wasn't around when Shy was getting caught up in the things that eventually led to his prison sentence. It is what it is. Some people are sitting in prison right now for similar things, while Shy was out cruising in a McLaren, living like something straight out of Grand Theft Auto. That was just who he was before the fame, so it wasn't really a surprise. Gucci can't change who you are as a person. He's not in control of that. But of course, people love to come up with conspiracy theories, talking about life insurance and all kinds of things. The real reason Shy got such a lighter sentence, though, was the profit deal he struck with the feds. While it might sound like he snitched in reality, all he did was snitch on himself. He provided the judge and prosecutors with the details of how he committed the crime, including how he fled from the police. Shy also cooperated by outlining his mistakes, with the first one being pretty obvious, committing an armed robbery right next to a police station. The whole crime was caught on a police station's camera, so when gunshots were heard, law enforcement was quick to respond. They already knew the exact location of the incident, which made it even harder for Shy to escape. A judge will often reward any criminal who helps make the trial process smoother, saving everyone time, and Shy's willingness to cooperate played a role in his reduced sentence. When the crime went down, the police quickly pulled the security camera footage to get a head start on the investigation. But the most crucial detail was how fast they arrived on the scene. They were the ones who recovered the Louis Vuitton bag with the cash. Meanwhile, the feds got a few tips from the public about who might have been involved, so they decided to check out Shy's Instagram. After downloading several pictures of him flexing cash, they did some clever detective work and matched the serial numbers on the money he was flaunting with the serial numbers on the bills found in the bag. The bills in the Louis Vuitton bag weren't the only slip-up. The biggest mistake came when Shy posted a selfie with the McLaren he used during the armed robbery. He shared the photo of himself with the car on the very same day the crime took place. Despite this evidence, some rappers still continued calling Shy a snitch, which started to tarnish his reputation in the game. To respond, Shy sent a message from jail, calling out his enemies for disrespecting him and making sure everyone knew he wasn't backing down. "I'm still on top, King Shy, tapping in from the middle of the penitentiary, untouched, with millions. In double digits. Tell Google to fix my net worth, we can verify it right now. Yeah, I'm locked up, but I'm not messed up. I was 21, up 8 figures. Jay-Z can't even relate to the money I'm talking about. Stop playing with my name before I buy one of you out here. You guys aren't on my level. I live this every day, twice on Sundays. From Tokyo to Tennessee, I'm on the same grind. Never scared, never played with, whether I'm free or in jail. I'm still the man of Memphis, the king no matter what. Jungle Slick might be close, but I'm a little more powerful now. As for Baby Larry, how did you let a man in the feds outdo you? You can't beat me. You need to step up your game before you even think about coming at me." To my fans, supporters, and loved ones who hold me down every day, I see you and I appreciate you. It doesn't go unnoticed, and I've got something special for all of you. The rest of you, you're done. Keep hating, spreading lies, and counting me out. It's up now. I'm standing tall, just like a treehouse, and I'm touching down. I've got a chip on my shoulder, going 100% on you guys. Shy stays solid, even on the inside. He even shared this message in an interview saying, "When I first got signed, it was like breaking news. My verse on that track had everyone going crazy, calling me their favorite rapper. That moment made me realize I was really in the game, and I had to keep pushing harder. The success gave me the confidence to keep going, knowing they were rocking. With me for sure, they loved my first verse, and that just made me go even harder."